Okay, so here we are at the kitchen sink, and I'm going through, and I wanted to show you the water level on this, and I even capped it off. See, sometimes you don't get back to your cuttings as quickly as you'd like to, but I'm sort of showing you it'll be okay. I got a few dry leaves here. So basically at this time, I'll dump my water, and sometimes I'll even have algae on the glass. I've waited so long. That's not the case on this particular one, but it's no worries. Just add some bleach and scrub it out and keep on going. So, yeah, and I guess that's one of the things I wanted to stress in my channel. I have done every kind of gardening. I've tried all the fancy gizmos and things like that, and there's no wrong way. There's no wrong way to do anything. There's no rules that you have to abide by, and so don't allow yourself to be trapped by rules that you make up for yourself that, oh, you can't do this or that because you don't have this or that or whatever. Try it anyways. I guess that's kind of my basic message, or the season of life that I'm in right now, is moving forward. And some of the things I wanted to bring to gardening is I've done the most complicated. Yeah, you could do things better. You can put insurance policies, you know, put rooting hormone into water, you can put fertilizer into water. Actually, you're likely to get gnats and stuff. I warn you against fertilizer, but you know, so these again are the Ace of Spades. Whoops, hold a leaf. Sweet potato vine, and these all seem to have rooted very well and drinking plenty of water. I can get the roots back in there. Maybe I'll take them all out and stick them all back in there. And this is what I mean. Down the road, these are going to get super large and in charge of your space. And windowsill space can be at a premium if you're a gardener. So you could actually, you know, cut this little tip off and grow them in a shot glass. You can take cuttings of your cuttings if you want to and get a smaller version, because all we're trying to do right now, or all I'm trying to do, is preserve some of these plants for the springtime, so I don't have to go out and buy new plants. So other than that, just rooting them, they would definitely be ready to be potted now. And then back to the rules of gardening. I picked up an olive branch that I had liked, and I sort of wanted to see if it would root, and it was already kind of dehydrated, and I don't think that guy's going to root, but you know what, I'm going to leave it in there. So this here is my torch begonia, and I wanted to show you because I don't think last time it had roots, but now it does. Not as great as a sweet potato, but you can see the little pimples of where the little roots are going to come in. And so these are well set up to be underway also. And that's part of the things too that come with experience, and one of the reasons why I like begonia so much. And I know I'm really about, I like the food plants, but this is the winter time. This guy don't look good, but I'll go ahead and give him a chance. You can tell by the curled up leaves. He doesn't have roots yet, so I don't know what his deal is. There's a few of them that don't have roots yet. But, and that, you know, and when we were taking cuttings, I had said too that, you know, you need to you need to take them of different sizes, different areas, and so forth, because you don't, I mean, and I always do that. I have an idea of which ones are more likely to root than others, but I go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick these guys back in here and fill up the jar. Now some people swear by changing your water every day. I think it's a little overkill. I see some floaties. I might let this overflow a second. But I fill it to about right there. Okay, so this one here is a, look at the water. Look at how far down the water is gone. I've actually had these. This right here, I think, is in there backwards, so we're going to check out that stick. Well, maybe I won't check out that stick. Everybody's done grown together pretty good. Yeah, it is upside down, but look at that, it grew anyway. So there it goes to show you. Even if you do it upside down, they want to grow for you, so. I'm pulling off all the dead leaves that I can find. And, you know, there'll be some, I wouldn't fret too much over it, there'll be some in the house because the house is not that humid. And, again, we're just holding them over to spring, summer. In all honesty, it hasn't gotten as cold as it sometimes has. Well, we had like a week of coldness, and then it went away, and we're back to 80 degrees here in Florida. But any day now, it's just gonna all of a sudden be 40. And this is pretty much the season of cuttings for me. I'm gonna be going out and getting cuttings and getting cuttings. And I know a lot of people in Florida do their market gardening during this time of year. Now this guy here, this is the Sinbad one. He keeps wanting to bloom on me and stuff, so. But I see some roots, so we're doing okay. The water was really pink. These are very soft and rotted, so we're not going to put those back in there. So now with these, I will take off those flowers. The flowers take away from root production. This guy right here, let's see, there's a lot of that. So evidently these like being rooted on a short stem instead of a longer stem. The longer stems get like rotted, it seems like. Yeah, all of them have a little bit of rot to them. So I don't know. This particular begonia is a little fussy. We got roots though. Nice roots on that one too. I kind of wonder if the rot doesn't have to do with the trying to flower. It's like, no, we don't want to do roots. We want to do flowers. See, that one's probably going to sink in my thing, but we'll try it anyways. This one doesn't have roots yet. How's it feel? This has roots, but no top. Let's go ahead and leave it in there. Take the flowers off. So yeah, this is the Sinbad begonia. And I'm sort of talking to you. We're going to see how this plays out. I'm going to try a few of these videos where every so often I'm updating my cuttings and you can see what I have going on right now. It might be kind of boring to you, but I'm sort of just like talking as though I had a friend in the kitchen. So just experimenting with it, see if you guys like it or not, or whatever. So anyways, why with the begonias, they're ornamental and they don't produce any food. I'm a big food person, but I also like my pretty things. As far as pretty things go, I lean towards the things that wind up being easy in my zone. And I've only lived in Florida for 4 or 5 years. I was in Ohio, and I did a lot of house plants. I lived in Ohio for 25 years, but I'm originally from South Florida, so this part of Florida I'm not accustomed to. So this one right here is the little one, the Withlacoochee one. So then we got some roots in here. Also got flowers and roots. Yeah, this one's really pretty. This one's pretty in a hanging basket for sure. But begonias are one of those things that you can collect, and like I say, there's such differences in them. I've always liked the sweet potato vines. I don't have my favorite one. My favorite one is Marguerite, which is an electric green. But I know a lot of people in Florida at this time are planting, are doing regular gardens. They're doing broccoli and things like that, you know. I'm not a market gardener. I like tree gardens and landscape gardening more is what I'm putting my effort into right now. The Florida tomato is a rare breed that's really hard to come by. It's a very difficult proposition. With that said, you'll spend more money trying to grow a tomato. My cat over here. See, I have to hide my plants from my cats because they always are into them whenever I have them out. So I have to put them in a vacant room. Well, I guess that's one good thing about a sweet potato vine. It isn't going to hurt your pets. So I have one more batch of sweet potato vines to do. And this is the... shoot, I think this one's called Blackie. And I really, this year out of what I have between Blackie and the heart-shaped one, this one really did well. It's really great on the ground, actually, this one is. It just gets full and it goes nuts on the ground. Like it spills over your planter and runs down the ground. I don't know why that looks so... Don't see no bugs on it, so it's got roots. I don't know. Sort of went to look at this leaf a little bit. I think I'm going to pull off that leaf. I don't know if that's bugs or what it is, but I'm just going to go ahead and pull it off. There's more of it over here. Could just be dust too. And then that's another thing you can do. You can just rinse your leaves. Run your fingers over your leaves. A little dish soap, too, on your fingers. It'll kill just about any kind of little pest. But yeah, for me, this is the season of cuttings and planting, and so I'll continue to go on that road of cuttings. And I'm not a professional by means of Florida gardening. I've done a lot of indoor gardening. Florida, I'm new to gardening here, so everything's the learning experience. And I guess that's part of the message I give too. A lot of people are afraid to try something. Just try it. And you'd be surprised what you can accomplish. Now, I did wanted to show and point out, I just did these, I believe, yesterday or the day before. These are the little vinca vines, and that just popped out of there. I have no idea. That looks icky. The little vinca vines, I just did a video on, so I'm trying to so we can keep track of when they get some roots. So, and that's it for the kitchen sink. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you enjoy this type of video.